small enough edge that he can, you know, take Evil down in a best of 5 or something. But here we go, Evil and Plasma. And actually, speaking of Cypher Evil, they should play their final on the 1st of April. So there you go. I should have mentioned that previously. But here we go. We got the LG and Mega Spawn for Plasma, so it's pretty even.
Yeah, I think Plasma has ridiculously good aim as well when he wants to be, but the problem is it's Evil, so he's going to have to choose his fights very carefully, and that's a brilliant opening rocket. That's actually an exchange of facts. Who's going to get the better spawn? It will be Plasma with the red armor, but Evil's coming charging through. He has the outlining gun as well. This is so unlucky.
Oh my god. 78% LG, yeah, no problem. Yeah, that's why he's Evil.
Yeah, he's not afraid. Not afraid at all. But
This is
actually,
Evil.
that shotgun.
Yeah, he is screaming and oh, he might just be able to do it. Can the rockets work? And look at that sliding down the stairs. Oh my god. Plasma does make the frag happen. So Plasma's actually could be in a better position. It's very, very close here. Okay, perhaps not. That was a very nasty fight for Plasma there, getting caught by Evil. But he got his railgun, which is kind of what he wanted. He doesn't care about anything else. He needs the rail because he needs more frags for the next rail movie.
I think, looking at Evil, I think one thing you need to do against players that are at the top level is earn that respect. And obviously, Plasma is a decent player, but Evil's Evil. He knows he's like levels above certain other players. So, and he might not even be phased by it. But in Quake, I think when you play people you know you're going to beat, you do much better. I think that's why when you alias and you use different nicknames, sometimes you can get better scores against some of the top players because they can't expect the unexpected or the unknown. But I don't know, maybe Evil's a little bit different, but I do kind of feel like Plasma needs to, I don't know, challenge Evil in ridiculous ways to try and, set his mark a little bit.
Well read by Plasma. He read that fight quite well, but the problem is Evil LG. Boom. That is painful. 48% now. And that direct rocket, what are you going to do? Absolutely nothing. And Evil will pick up the red and the mega. So Plasma, he's having a hard time now. He has no weapons again. He's reset off of that death, and Evil is running the map with the full stack. Good rocket out of the telly though. That's going to help chip away at Evil's stack and maybe give Plasma some breathing room. It will stop Evil from really pushing in to that yellow so soon. But if Evil wants to challenge for that yellow, he still can. We can see on the left there that there's still time for Evil to get there. But where is Plasma?
Yeah, it looks like Evil's not too bothered at the moment, just waiting for Plasma to come onto the side of the map that he needs to eventually, which is to try and steal a mega health for red armor. And Evil's obviously more than confident in taking those fights as well, so he knows Plasma's got to come to him sometime, and when he does, Evil's going to be ready. But again, Plasma just trying to sneak up a little bit, get some early free damage perhaps. Evil's still holding his ground though, and he comes with the lightning gun. And Plasma's down extremely low, 64 to 34. But again, just holding his ground. And I kind of feel like Plasma needs to do that. But at the same time, again, just like Evil is just unfazed.
Yeah, the rockets from Plasma were actually phenomenal. He was defending so well there. I actually can't believe it. And it's really unfortunate that Evil just popped him up with that rocket there as Plasma went in. And Plasma, it's hard to see what he only has 2 options from there. He has the option to go in aggressively or just to back away and get more armor again and make a play for the red, but still be behind on stacks. So it's really hard, and he's going to get caught here with that LG. Hits 2, but what is it worth? Not much in the face of the red pickup.
And again, Plasma's just coming in for the fights. Rocket jump away, 39 points of health. Evil will back away. They've got a lot of time before these next items as well. Plasma's going to be in a very tough situation. The green's going to have to top him up, but again, Evil ready and waiting. A good response from Plasma. Really push through with this. Looks like he's going to back away with a bit of lag.
So Plasma has shown the most defensive strength up over at that top green, and that has been where he has shown. That's like the only place on the map where he's really given Evil a problem. So I would be interested to see him make more plays around that area, and that's perhaps something he's going to do. He seems comfortable with it.
Yeah, no, definitely. But it's only a matter of time, really, until that time ticks down to, well, it ticks up to 10 minutes unless you watch Zoot's ridiculous timer on his stream. No offense, but three frags the deficit at the moment. I'm going to wait for this yellow armor. Evil just going to hold his ground again at red. I mean, Evil really hasn't left this side of the map to even look at yellow for the most part.
Indeed. I mean, Plasma's still at the point where he can just take it super easy, just be very, very slow about this, and allow Evil, because if he tries to make an aggressive move, he's not, the damage won't really mean anything because Evil just picks up the red, and there's no way that Plasma can challenge for a red. And now he's kind of cornered here, and this is a nice way to get damage, but it's risky. He's let Evil believe that Evil can get damage onto him, and Evil has been getting a bit of damage here and there, but Plasma, he has to be very good at trapping, and that's what he's doing. But again, that red is so strong, misses the rail, which could have made a good difference in this. But now he's back to square one again.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's Evil's dodging or not, but I know Plasma's LG really is laying him down a little bit in some of these fights. He's hitting fantastic rockets, but when it comes to that one-on-one engage at distance, he's not really able to follow through, and this is going to be another frag. Just such a calm play from Evil at the moment, and just not really unfazed. I keep saying it, but even when he loses fights, he looks comfortable losing them. Like,
yeah, there's not much. I mean, we can see Plasma's frustration from what he threw out an FFS there in frustration, as it must be so hard because he's trying to string together these plays, and Evil is not mis-executing really. He's pretty much hitting everything he's supposed to hit, and it's taking next level efforts from Plasma. He's playing his heart out to try to do this, and Evil is just like running into a brick wall. Maybe not even a brick wall, but a mountain. And what can you do?
yeah, and I mean, there just Plasma didn't hit the rail pad, can't hear it from where he was, and trapped away. 5 frags now. Red armor coming up. Plasma again can't challenge. Stuck to that side of the map, which is, I guess, his little area that he's secluded to. But railgun again for. I mean, Evil's just constantly going for the railgun, even when he doesn't need it. It's almost like he knows that Plasma needs to get ammo, but he does already have one. So we'll see.
And the problem with Evil as well, so here, these are good spots for Plasma to rail. Like, he's strong at raiding from those angles, and he goes to the next one as well. And oh my god, he just hit 3 awesome rockets. He did. Here come the rails though. Plasma is angry. He's pushing forwards, but he can't quite find that last rail that could really put Evil to basically 10 health, which would be a really good result. Here is the Mega though, and Plasma could be able to win this. Evil's not very healthy, but he can't get caught by stray LG. That would be very, very bad. Here he goes.
Managed to pick it up. I think Plasma would have gone for that a little bit early, but I really don't think he feels too confident in the one-on-one LG fights, even with a slight advantage. He'll go for it here. And he'll get the frag, though. This is a brilliant start for him. You get the red armor now. Surely Evil isn't going to come charging through. Maybe just picked up the lightning gun. Yeah. And now for the first time, we're going to see what Plasma can do with, I want to say, full map advantage.
Yeah, and Plasma's got great aim, and here we go. Moving on to Evil with the rockets. Evil goes off that platform, but look at this. He's looking for that ridiculous damage and connects the rail on the exit. Very bad for Plasma. And this is the problem against Evil, is that you can talk about dual fundamentals all day in decision-making, but when it comes to Evil, if you want to beat him, sure, you need good decision-making, but you need the damage output to at least match his.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I would really like to see, obviously back in the OSP days, where ping was a huge factor, and obviously playing at anything above 40 was difficult to lightning gun. You know, you wouldn't be hitting 40%, you'd be sort of 33, 34. That would be a good percentage back then. I'd like to see how a player like Evil would cope with that in certain situations, but right now we're going to see another bit of an engage. Plasma kind of needs to deal as much damage as he can, really, in this fight. But it was railable, Evil, to be fair. Could have perhaps gone his way, but
yeah,
we're going to hold on.
Plasma missing the clutch rail, not going to be making any imber moves just yet. And Evil, with his control, was able to kill so much time. It was just unbelievable. It was 7.5 minutes played until Plasma was in a position to even try and win the game, which is what he's doing right now. But it's even. It's more or less even, and every second that passes and Plasma's not doing damage to Evil, the grin is getting bigger and bigger on Evil's face as he knows he's closer and closer to winning. Here goes the last attempt, really, but Plasma to try to get the frag, and 1 minute warning is called, and he's left with nothing, but there goes the drop, and he's going to be put in the ground by Evil. Yeah,
that's, well, I think it's been sealed for quite a while, just the amount of map presence that Evil has really had. Plasma, I think, did most things he needed to do. Like, he absolutely had to go in. Evil wasn't coming to him, so for the most part, Plasma did need to venture into this side of the map. But again, Evil just had the answer to everything, really. A few unlucky situations where Plasma would go for the railgun, Evil would have taken the bounce pad, but that's something Evil did throughout the game. Just, you can't really hear that bounce pad from a lot of places on the map.
Indeed, so it looks as if Plasma The thing is, well, thinking about it, I mean, Plasma, we've seen from him great skill when it comes to the duel game, and we've seen great skill when it comes to the execution game, but the problem has really been that Evil's just so good at dealing damage in pretty much every position, and he also knows how to deal damage when he senses the desperation from Plasma. He senses that Plasma is thinking, all right, I've got to really just like attack here. I need to try to find some damage. Evil hangs around in weird angles, gets a little bit more damage, catches Plasma again, and just constantly is pressuring even when he's the one that should be hiding. And so it's really tough for Plasma to get back in there, but he did a great job. He wasn't that far out of tying up the game. He needed a few frags. That was it against Evil. So, okay. I mean, it's a few frags against Evil, but at least he could keep it that close.
Yeah, I mean, keeping it close always gives you the possibility to come back. I mean, again, Evil was obviously comfortable for quite a lot of that game, but like I said, it was so close that at any point, if Plasma just got a good spree of frags, it could have gone the other way. So
there were actually a couple situations where Plasma was able to like work up some armor, and which was really, really good because he was able to actually I wouldn't say control, but he was able to defend very, very well the upper green area by the tele exit of below the rails. So he defended that really well, and that gave him a few chances. But the problem was that he kind of mis-executed afterwards, kind of aiming below him his usual. And Evil is so consistent that you just can't do that. You can't beat Evil if you're making even one mistake like that. So Plasma definitely gave himself opportunities. He actually he had the opportunities to win the game, and he has the skill. It's just consistency he needs, and that's it really. And he could probably do it.
Yeah, but I think our next game is actually going to be Evil versus Noctis, so the game that I had hoped for, I guess.
Yeah, that's going to be really awesome to see, actually. I can't wait for that one. We'll take a very short break, guys. We'll be back with that on FACEIT TV, so stay with us.